Los Zetas, Art Scene, HITLIST, Z91, 91ZM, Christchurch's Greatest Hits, and Hit Lists. Katherine Davis is a student at the University of California, Los Angeles, studying studio arts, physics, and mathematics. Through her art, she explores the applications of complex mathematics and physics as related to social, psychological, and philosophical issues. Luba Drozid views motion art and drawing not as a self-contained medium in itself, but as a matrix that can be used to extract specific perceptual states in order to trigger and involve particular perceptual mechanics of viewers themselves. Born in Lemberg, Ukraine, Luba can now be intercepted in NYC or San Francisco at sine wave, white noise manipulation events. Julia Druck graduated from Yale University with a degree in intellectual history. She continues to explore the social and psychological impact of new media and most recently edited a book of 4 essays on time, Fleeing from Absence, by Olga Ast. Jennifer Dudley is an artist who works in a variety of media, engaging in modalities of narrative from fan fiction and folklore to adaptation and translation. Her work has been exhibited in New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Dudley received her BFA from the University of Georgia in 1998, an MFA from Yale University in 2005, and attended the Skol-Hegan School of Painting and Sculpture in 2006. Ula Einstein is a Swiss-born multidisciplinary artist based in New York City. Her work includes drawing, sculpture, painting, ongoing installations, and photography, often with hybrid processes. Einstein's work has been exhibited in numerous museums, galleries, and non-profit spaces in the US and abroad. She is the recipient of several New York City art fellowships. Dan Falk is an award-winning science writer, broadcaster, and author based in Toronto, Canada. He has written about science newspapers and magazines, including The New Scientist, Astronomy, Sky, and Telescope, and has made 9 feature-length documentaries for CBC Radio. His first book was Universe on a T-shirt, The Quest for the Theory of Everything. His most recent book, In Search of Time, Journeys Along a Curious Dimension, was published in 2008. Nathan Feld, Chair of Design in the Art Institute of Boston at Lesley University, is a founding board member of the Institute for Study of Anticipatory Systems. His work, spanning the behavioral arts and technology, includes projects for Mercedes-Benz, Orange Labs, Harvard Business School, Circus Family Sardine, and Samsung. He was the founding partner of Images of Design Studio and Communication Arts and Technology Group, and an executive director of NYNEX Science and Technology. Field received an MS in Visual Studies from MIT School of Architecture. Michael Filimowitz is an interdisciplinary artist working in the areas of sound, experimental video, creative writing, net art, public art, and digital photography. As a writer, he has published poetry, fiction, and philosophy, and as a sound designer, he has mixed soundtracks for film and television. He is on the faculty of the School of Interactive Arts and Technology at Simon Fraser University. Christian Frederick is an architect born in Germany. He has an architectural engineering degree from Hazen-Hogeschool, Groningen, and finished his graduate education, MSc, in architecture at Delft University of Technology, Netherlands. He is co-founder of the media artist collective Aesthetics. Since 2002, he's been involved in several projects of the architectural office of Cass Osterhuis and Leona Leonard, ONL. Matthew Fritz is an artist whose work spans poetry, assemblage, and printmaking. Fritz's visual art has moved from the deeply meditative geometric abstraction of his early prints to the more spontaneous, poetic, and alchemical amalgams realized through his assemblages of found objects. Samples of Fritz's work can be viewed at www.artistspace.org. Evgeny Golovakha, PhD, SCD, is the Deputy Director of the National Institute of Sociology in the Ukraine. He is the co-author with A.K. Kronik of The Goal and Causal Theory of Psychological Time, published in the book Psychological Time of Personality, Kiev, 1984, Moscow, 2008, which won the 2009 Golden Psyche Award, St. Petersburg, Russia, as the best project in psychological science in Russian language. Elizabeth Graciev is an artist originally from Russia, residing in New York since 1978. Graciev worked as a programmer at Lehman College for 18 years. Her work is the permanent collections of the State Russian Museum in St. Petersburg, the State Tretyakov Gallery in Moscow, and Moscow's Museum of Modern Art, and other leading Russian museums. Christian Horky has written 2 full-length collections and 3 chapbooks of poetry, including Ventrak, Ugly Duckling Press, 2010, a mixed-genre exploration of the life and work of George Treitschke. In 2006, he received the Creative Capital Innovative Literature Award. In 2008, he was the DAAD Artist and Berlin Fellow. His work has been translated into 13 languages. Kai Min Ho-Sing's work includes video installation and video installation controlled by computer programs. His HSIUNG lives and works in Taipei, Taiwan. In 2008, he received his MFA in computer art from the School of Visual Arts, New York. Duoling, Duoling, Huang, born in China, 1950, was sent to the remote countryside from Beijing during the Cultural Revolution. She started painting there and went to Trajan Fine Art College later. She taught painting at the Design Institute before coming to New York in 1987. Huang has been exhibiting paintings since 1990 in North America.